Ralston. I'm not sure. We'll have to check that out. There you go. Try it now, my friend. Go ahead.
Oh, there you go. There you go. We're working now, buddy.
All right. So I think they heard it real quickly, though. Give the recap of where the lineup's going to be.
Well, what happened is we took the first two finishers from each heat race, and we're going to find out, and that will set the first 3 rows. And everybody will line up straight up from their finishes from their heat race that were behind them. So we went ahead and pulled those, and starting up from who's going to be on the pole?
It's going to be number 2, Bobby Adams.
So Bobby Adams is going to be on the pole. Then it's going to be the 60 of Billy Barrington. Then it's going to be the 911 of Robert Kissam.
46, Daniel Bowman.
Daniel Bowman will be outside of him on the second row.
14, Bailey Purcell.
And Bailey Purcell will start third row on the inside.
Billy 3, Billy Evans.
And Billy Evans is going to start in the 6th position. So that will be the first 3 rows for the Gladiators later on tonight.
All right. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. It is time. It is time for the midgets cars. The midget cars, come back up, my friend Jason. Get settled and ready to go. We'll get ready now for the first of 3 heat races. 3 heat races coming up now for the Just Dirt Productions. I don't know what's going on, buddy. I don't know if my channel might be going bad or something. I have to find out, see what's going on. I have to do some maintenance on the way home back to Georgia before I go to Ocala. Ladies and gentlemen, the first of 3 heat races are on the racetrack right now for the Just Dirt Productions Southern States Midget Series. On the pole, in heat race number 1, setting the new track record and qualifying the car number 14 out of Genoa, Illinois, the Midwest Seal Coat Service Concepts Prairie Water System Chevy Ecotec Engine Boss Chassis number 14 of Jack Ralston. Jack Ralston from Illinois to the outside from Largo, Florida, the defending Just Dirt Southern States Midget Series national champion, the W3 of Auto Scrape. Auto Scrape in the W3 Scrape Motorsports Entry Triple X Chassis. Row 2. We're going to give the lineup real quick because they're coming to green flag. Paige Moss in 95 out of Dillon, Florida. 3rd place finisher last night. She'll start 3rd in heat 1. Brad Sutton out of Palmetto, Florida. The car number 9 entry for Sutton Motorsports. Row number 3. Ken Riding, car number 23X. Comes to us, of course, from New York. From Cornwall, New York. Ken Wright, followed by Village, Florida's Terry Becker in 45. The Magic Man of the Midgets, Winterboro, Georgia's Mike Magic in the 4. The M4. They come to the line. Ladies and gentlemen, green flags in the air. We're underway. Heat race number 1 for the midgets here at Hendry County Motorsports Park. Caution lights are on. Caution lights are on. I don't think they liked the start. They're going to have to go back and do it again. Caution is out. Race fans, don't forget about those 50-50 tickets. They're going through the grandstand. We've got not one lady doing 50-50, but we got 2 ladies, 2 pretty ladies in those checkered flag outfits doing the 50-50. Hello to Brittany Kinney. And we got a drone. We got a flying object. No, that's a plane. That's a plane. That's a plane. That's not a drone. Either that or it's a UFO. We're in trouble. The east end of the speedway there. He's coming in for a landing. There you go. It's all good. Victoria got me all excited for nothing, man. I was about to say we had a drone. It's a flyby. We're going to come back for the original start again. Here they come to the line. Green flag goes in the air. On the start, the jump will go to Jack Ralston, the new quick qualifier and record holder for speed here on the clock for the midgets. He goes to the back straightaway. Jason Beckner leads the field. 2 car lengths over the second place man of Moss off turn 2, or Sutton that is, in second back to 1.
Paige Moss, your leader. Sutton down there trying to play catch-up. Who's that back there in the third spot? That's the 14 of Jack Rouster. Looks down to the inside, takes that spot away, moves up into second. Man, he is wheeling it coming up off of turn number 4, trying to run down the 95 machine of Paige Moss out of DeLand, Florida. And he is boogieing. He's closing in quick coming up off of turn number 2, Wesley.
You're exactly right. To the back straightaway, the leaders go into turn number 3. Out in front is still going to be that machine leading of the number 14. Not anymore. Paige Moss roars to the lead. Change up for the top spot. Jack Ralston falls back to second. The Sunshine Princess has roared to the lead. Princess is the driver. Paige Moss, she's out in front. They go to the line. 2 to go. They're back to 1.
Down to turn number 1, down to the inside, trying to keep it tucked up. The 95 Paige Moss trying to hold off the 14 machine. Ralston looks to the inside, going into 3. She shut him down again. White flag is out. 1 lap to go. Wesley, bring him home, brother.
1 more time to go in heat race number 1. He got sideways and shut the gap. He got cornered. Gathers it back in. Trying to close in. He goes to the bottom. Moss shuts the door. Paige Moss, the Sunshine Princess, off of turn 4. It's at the line for the finish. Did he get him at the stripe? Who in the world got it? It was the 95 got it by mere inches. Oh my goodness, Jason Bagner, it don't get no better than that.
Jack Ralston missed by that much.
And for those listening to the radio broadcast, that much is what, half an inch?
That, I don't think it was even that. That was like partial Nerf bar.
Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, your winner of heat race number 1 for the Just Start Production Southern States Midget Series, car number 95, the Moss Racing, John Crowder Racing, Yamaha ERT R6 engine hyper chassis out of DeLand, Florida. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up to the Sunshine Princess, Paige Moss in 95. Heat race 1 winner. Heat number 2 will be coming up on the racetrack here in just a moment. And we'll see how that will go.
I think the white 29 is the regular 29.
Also, yeah, the white 29. I'm just going to put them.
Heat race number 2. We'll be getting on the racetrack here in just a moment. We'll give them a starting lineup. It'll be another 10-lap heat race. Another 10-lap heat race. So, let's give it to you. Heat number 2. Well, boyfriend to Heat 1 winner, Paige Moss, on the pole. Winner last night out of Ocala, Florida. That's going to be Robbie Smith, the Rocket Man in car number 77 on the outside. His girlfriend's dad from DeLand, Florida. Eddie Moss Jr. in car number 8. He'll start second. Row number 2 to the inside from Jacksonville, Florida. And that is going to be, of course, the driver of Connor Bohr in 29X. 30X is John Crowder out of Summerfield, Florida. Moving on to row number 3 to the inside, Jordan Fiegel in 26, Michael Magic in 29, and Connor Leffler in 22. There's your lineup in heat race number 2 underway. Another 10-lap heat race for the Just Dirt Production Southern States Midget Series. On the jump, the Rocket Man, Robbie Smith, powers his way out in front. Comes to the line, getting sideways for a second was Moss in front of the pack of Crowder and company. They all do a great piece of driving to avoid missing him, and they go to the back straightaway with the leader still out in front of Mr. Robbie Smith off turn 4. So the Rocket Man out in front. Moss to the number 2 spot. John Crowder sits in third. He battles Connor Leffler. Leffler on driver right of your leader, Crowder for third. They go to the back straightaway. Top 3 battling. Off of turn 4 to the top spot. Still going to be Robbie Smith. They come to the line. Working lap number 5. 5 down and 5 to go. 10-lap heat races.
White and blue car, it does not have a number.
22. Off the corner, back across the line. Connor Leffler moves to the inside, changes up in front of the machine of Moss. Moss will fall back to the number 3 spot. Connor Leffler has worn his way to the number 2 spot, the young man. I call the natural out of Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. They'll come to the line. White flags in the air. One more lap to go for the Rocket Man, Robbie Smith. Hitting his marks, Robbie Smith in car number 77. He will come out of turn number 4, Jason Beckner, and take heat 2.
Checkered flag is out, and that's how you do it. Finishing second, that is going to be... Who was that in second in the blue and white Frankenstein machine? Or was that even second?
How many laps are you making these heat races?
They said 6.
No, 10. There's supposed to be 10-lap heat races.
They came across and said 6 and 8. That's something that.
I love that little kid.
All right, race fans, we are trying to speed the show up faster. So normally these guys do run 10-lap heat races, but they are running 6-lap heat races. So we're trying to speed the show up here a little bit faster, so that's why we decided to make them. And that's fine by me, Jason Beckner, 6-lap heat races instead of 10. And we need the sprint cars to get lined up. Sprint cars, your heat races are up next. Sprint car lineup. You will also run an 8-lap heat race. 8-lap heat races for the sprint cars. You are coming up next. 8 laps for the sprint cars. 8 laps. Your heat races are next instead of 10 laps, Jason.
Getting ready to come to the green flag as they come up over off of turn number 3
Oh,
and
lineup
4.
heat 3. 07, Zach Gorski from DeLand, Florida. Joe Askew in the 78. Row 2, Raylan Moss in 23. Ty Evans in 33. Bob Brown in 30. And Chase McDermott in 40. There you go, Jason.
We had to
got
get to it
tongue-tied
quick.
right there for a second.
Got
Yes.
a lot going on. Shuffling papers, talking to people,
I
picking
call
up
it
phones.
controlled chaos in the tower.
Oh, yeah.
Here we go.
Your leader coming down the front straightaway. That's going to be the 07 machine, Zach Gorski, in the lead. He finished second last night.
You want to hear a quick statistic?
Sure.
Heats 1, 2, and 3. If Gorski wins, is first, second, third finishers from last night as well. Yeah. And they all know each other. All knowing each other. Zach Gorski out in front, leading the way.
Battle going to be for the second spot up on the high side. The
That's
79
Raylan Moss.
machine. That's the 78J, Joe Askew.
Yes.
In the second spot, trying to hold off Raylan Moss coming up off of turn number 4.
Quick statistic, Raylan Moss is Zach Gorski's fiance on the racetrack. And they all live
Wait a
in the
minute.
Moss family mosh pit together. To the line, we're 2 to go.
2 sticks in the air as they come across the line. Your leader back down to turn number 1, the 07, Zach Gorski. I'm going to make his... Whoa! He almost knocked it down in turn 1 and 2.
Across the line, out in front, and off the pace is the number 30 machine. That's going to be Bob Brown. And they're coming to the white flag. 1 to go. Zach Gorski out in front. He was the runner-up last night, the Rocket Man, Robbie Smith. They all know each other. Off of turn 4. To the line. Bring him home, Jason, in heat 3.
Coming up off of turn number 4, Zach Gorski on the high side, going to take the win. Finishing second, going to be the 78J of Joe Askew, and in third, that's going to be Raylan Moss out of DeLand, Florida.
Hey, buddy,
23.
the young man that's on the flag stand.
That's Scotty's kid.
That's his kid.
Just for safety, he needs to come down. For the sprints and the midgets, please come down just for safety. Thank you. Race fans, these cars are exciting. They are fun to watch, but we please ask that you watch your children at all times. Please do not be standing near the catch fence because even though we got a nicely built grandstand, Jason Beckner, I've called motorsports for 23 years. I've been around racing since I was a youngin'. I've seen some crazy crashes in the world of sprints and midgets, but we do everything in our power to make sure it's a safe show, a proper show, but things can happen. Cars can get in the catch fence. They can go over the fence. So please do your due diligence. Responsible parents or guardians, make sure your kids are away from the fence, and you as well.
Yeah, because I've always said sprint cars are kind of like footballs. They never bounce the same way twice.
That's right. You're exactly right.
Yep.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're getting ready for the sprint cars. 8-lap heat races are coming up in a moment.
Ladies and gentlemen, just talking to the powers that be. If you want to get up close to the cars and stars down here at the Hendry County Motorsports Park, the southernmost dirt track in the USA, tell you what, if you'd like to go in the pits tonight, just walk out the front gate. the armband you have on your wrist, walk down our driveway to the pit gate, go see Shannon down at the pit gate, and they will do a $7 upgrade for you. $7 upgrade. Go down to the pit gate, and you can go out in the pits and take a look around and see the cars.
Wow.
It's a $7 upgrade. Just walk down there with your armband on. They'll have you sign the release. It'll be $7, and you go ahead and get your pit armband, and you can go back there and check out the hot rods that are hanging out back there in the pits right here at the Hendry County Motorsports Park.